back to Ride or Die K9s. This isn't going to be our typical upload. This isn't going to be our typical type of video. Something we didn't want to post, but felt it was definitely something that needed to be talked about, needed to be posted, just so that everybody is up to date with what's going on. You know, we really didn't even want to post this on top of every other reason we had. Timing just seems terrible as well. I mean, after hearing about the devastation yesterday from our friends over at Royal Kennels, you know, it's not easy. It's a sad time for the bully community all around. You know, in business, when you make a bad decision or you take a loss, usually the smartest thing you can do about that is to just make a better decision, plan for how to fix it next time, and just forget about it and move on. To think of this, what we have going here as a business, you know, just wouldn't sit well with us. It wouldn't sit well with us. This is definitely more of a deeper type of bond. This is more of a family or a best friend, or you know, it's even deeper than that. I mean, because the experiences we go through with our dogs, you know, sometimes those experiences are deeper than those that we've gone through with our family members, which is just what makes it, you know, that much harder. Just makes it that much harder. You know, and I gotta say, the ongoing support that we've had from you guys, you know, when times get rough or we start asking ourselves why we're doing this anymore, we go to the YouTube channel, we look through our comments on all the videos that you guys leave us. They're always so positive, they're always so supportive, and you're saying such kind words to us, and it's mind-blowing to know that we're having an impact like this all over the world, you know, and that's really been a big crutch right now for us to lean on with the news I'm getting ready to tell you guys. Between the comments, the videos and pictures in the Ride or Die K9s LLC Facebook group, you know, if you guys don't already know what I'm talking about, go check that group out, because it is an overwhelmingly positive group of people that are sharing all of their experiences with the dog that they got from us. You know, and they're showing us that, you know, we're giving this dog an amazing life, and we want you guys to know that. And at the same time, this dog is doing just as much, if not more so, for us. And they're sharing all of those, you know, both views in these videos and pictures that they send. And I couldn't believe how many people are sending me pictures of them, you know, representing our kennel on their shirts, on their pants, on their coffee cup, sending me pictures of them, you know, getting ready to go to work with their coffee cup in front of them. And it's like, wow, you know, we are really making an impact in the community, which is all we came here to try and do. And as long as we can keep making that positive impact on you guys, this will all still be worth it. But, you know, unfortunately, we did have a major tragedy. So I'll just dive right into it. A couple of days ago, Mavis started to go into labor the night before I went to work. I'm a firefighter. You know, I work 24 hours every third day. There's nothing I can do about that, you know. It seems like things of this nature only happen on days that I go to work, you know. Nobody's fault, but things like this seem to always come up at the worst times. But, you know, in hindsight, is there really ever a good time for something like this to happen? There isn't. There isn't. Not when you put the time, the effort, and the love we put into our dogs, the unconditional love that we put into them, no matter why they're here, or what their purpose is, or what they're actually doing for the kennel. All the dogs that we have here are getting that same bond from us. You know, we're putting in that much love to every single one of them. And, you know, like I said, this is like a family. And those dogs are, we don't have any children. Those dogs are like our children. So when you lose somebody that holds that much value in your heart, how do you guys move on from that? You know? So we're really trying to get a handle on what we're gonna do next from here. I just like to thank all of you guys for the ongoing support. But back to what I was talking about, back to what happened. I go to work just like any other day. Only difference today is I feel like I drank 3 pots of coffee before I even walk in the door, because I know the puppies are coming today, and I know we're about to make a lot of people extremely happy again. You know, we're about to unite multiple people across the country with their new best friends in just a short period of time. And it all starts here. You know, we're going to be able to get these dogs. We're going to be able to start molding them into just the perfect companion for any environment that they're going to be going into. And my mind's just going. Clock's going by like you couldn't believe. You know, I'm sitting there watching every second that goes by, just hoping it would just hurry up so I can get that phone call or that picture message. This nice, gorgeous litter of puppies that I've been waiting the last 2 months for, that I know are going to be here just killing it in no time. And eventually, as time goes on, I do get the phone call. But it wasn't exactly what I wanted to hear when I answered the phone. You know, Bobby calls me, and the only thing she said is, you know, babe, you got to get up to the vet. Something's wrong. And I've heard that before. So without hesitation, I go right up to my officer in the chain of command, that tell him that there's something wrong and I need to go. And without a second thought, he said, go handle what you have to handle. Let us know everything's all right, which was huge to me. Let me leave. I rush over to the vet, and at this point I'm thinking, you know, I'm trying to put together what might be wrong, because she's not specifying, which I guess was a red flag in hindsight too. But I'm thinking maybe I'm going to walk in and one of the puppies must have got stuck, so she's probably getting a C-section. And, you know, maybe they took the puppy that got stuck and they're doing resuscitative efforts on it, and he'll be all right. You know, we've been through this before. You know, Rufus was the same scenario in the last breeding we did, and that scared us half to death. And I just assumed it was one of those things again. As soon as I walked in the vet, the energy in the room quickly told me, you know, this is a little bit more serious than that. And, you know, I looked right to my vet, because I've never gotten news that I couldn't handle from him. You know, he's always been right on the money. Every time there's a problem, he goes ahead and tells me the problem, already with a solution in mind. He's always got a plan for what's going to happen next to fix the situation we're dealing with now. So when I walk in and I see Mavis on the operating table, opened up, and Dr. Terry, you know, focused on her, notices me, looks right at me, and I could tell this was not This was not the same type of news I was getting ready to receive. So as I walk in and look over the table, I see beautiful puppies, guys. I see beautiful dogs. Beautiful. Which is exactly what I wanted to see when I walked in there. You know? Right then and there, I knew we just lost the entire litter. Nothing needed to be said at that point. I understood what was going on, and everything about that morning started making sense to me. And I just started thinking, I was just feeling very helpless, guys. Bobby was trying to hold it together. You know, the people that worked there in the room, nobody was really holding it together too well. We have a great relationship with our vet and everybody else that works there. So I could tell this is just as devastating to everybody else as it was us. But there's a silver lining in the story. Because Mavis made it. You know? Mavis is fine. She's going to get through this. She's devastated, of course. I mean, she's devastated, guys. To a point, I've never seen her like this. And I could tell it's not a physical pain that she's feeling. But she's devastated nonetheless. So we got her stitched up, you know, we got her back in the car, got her home. I had to go back to work. So Bobby had to go back and grieve in private by herself. I had to go back to work and grieve in private while I focused on the job, which is not an easy task, but, you know, we made it through. And I gotta be honest, like I said before, at times like that, when you need to keep it together and can't let this stuff get in the way of what you have to do in life, I started to look back on those text messages that everybody's been sending me, those videos in the Facebook group that everybody's been posting and continues to post daily. You know, I'm looking at everybody wearing their Ride or Die K9s hoodies, or their t-shirts or their coffee cups when they're driving into work with our logo on the front of it, realizing, man, you know, we're really making somebody's day. We're really having an impact all over the world. And that starts to bring the feeling of worth, you know, this kennel's self-worth back into the equation. So if you guys want to support us right now, you know, if you want to show your support to us at a time like this, just keep doing that stuff. Keep sending us those pictures. Keep posting those videos. And I hope you guys understand that our upload time is probably going to be delayed about a week, because this is a lot to deal with right now, and I can't focus on dealing with this and trying to make content for the channel just for the sake of making content, because I don't think you guys are going to like the quality of what we're putting into it at that point. So we're probably going to be delayed about a week. At that time, we're going to get back on track, and we're going to start bringing back the positivity, bringing back everything we've been bringing lately to you guys. And we're going to move on in a positive way, and we're not going to let this issue keep us down forever, guys. That's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching, guys.